But not all courts were putting the law first, which is why Florida's Attorney General James Uthmeyer is moving to impeach an unfit judge for acquitting a mother who drowned her baby daughter, giving her a get-out-of-jail-free card on some downright stupid, there is no other word for it, grounds. Here's what happened. Judge Miguel de la O found 43-year-old Precious Bland not guilty of murder on the grounds of insanity, ruling that she was suffering from a psychotic episode, get this, caused by COVID-19. Now you might say, but bad colds don't cause psychosis, and you would be right. Which is why this judge is unfit to make rulings that affect all of society. You see, Bland reportedly drowned her 15-month-old daughter, Emmy, in a bathtub after screaming out, quote, "Jesus Christ is coming and COVID is going to kill us all," while insisting that the children needed to be baptized, which apparently meant drowned in her mind. When Bland's husband tried to intervene to save his baby girl, his wife stabbed him several times with a knife that she just happened to have. She also stabbed their 16-year-old daughter. Her husband escaped the scene with 4 of the couple's children, but not before Bland had drowned their baby daughter. Bland conveniently waived her right to a trial by a jury of her peers who would have convicted her baby-killing ass, and was instead given a bench trial, which gives the one judge absolute authority in handing down a one-man verdict. And he ruled that you can drown an innocent baby if you're scared of the cold. The defense argued that Bland was suffering from temporary insanity, which has a clinical standard, that they claimed was caused by COVID-19. Her attorney, Larry Hanfield, laughably argued that COVID-19 can cause paranoia and suicidal thoughts in some people. Again, terms that have a standard, saying that Bland was unaware of what she was doing, of which there is no evidence to support that claim, and quite a bit to debunk it. She seemed to be fully aware of what she was doing, but she just believed that the circumstances justified it. And the judge agreed. The prosecution vigorously rejected this claim, saying during opening statements, she was verbalizing that the baby needed to stop breathing. So she was holding her down to make sure she stopped breathing, end quote. Proving that she understood fully what she was doing. And she was not an insane person who thought that her baby was a mermaid who could breathe underwater or something. She intended to kill. Intent debunks insanity. She intended to kill. She believed COVID was going to kill them all, and she wanted to do it instead, because that was a sure thing, and COVID wasn't. Otherwise, you would have just waited. I mean, if you're going to die either way, wait and see. You might survive. Thinking that COVID's going to kill you doesn't mean I'm going to make sure that I die. To top it all off, despite using an insanity argument, Bland's attorney, Larry Hanfield, not only crowed about this being the first successful COVID-related insanity defense in the country, but he also did not want to have Bland institutionalized for her supposed insanity, which is what is supposed to happen when you commit a crime out of insanity. You are not supposed to go free. You are supposed to be committed against your will to a mental institution instead of being committed against your will to a prison. But her attorney argued that his client's fictional bout of insanity was conveniently entirely temporary, and that institutionalization was therefore unnecessary. But the judge who made this unjustifiable ruling may face the outcomes of it before then. A.G. Uthemeyer posted an announcement that his office would be drafting articles of impeachment for the judge that is clearly the only insane person involved in this case, which cannot be retried now due to double jeopardy. As A.G. Uthemeyer wrote, "This was a bench trial. It's time to impeach this judge. My office will be drafting articles of impeachment, and we look forward to working with all legislators who will support." Florida's Republican governor, Ron DeSantis, immediately expressed that support for impeaching this irresponsible judge and called on the Florida House to do its duty. Judge De La O has yet to decide whether Bland will be institutionalized or even be required to have any further treatment after drowning a 15-month-old baby. Meanwhile, his fate will be decided by the people's elected lawmakers. When you prove yourself to be untrustworthy of wielding power, it is taken away from you and given to someone more worthy, as it should be.